Hi, we're Faris and Lisa. We love to travel internationally, but this year, we're changing a few things.
I just bought it.
We quit our jobs and bought a van. Follow us along as we road trip North America.
So we came home for the weddings. It was super fun. We had a great time. We went up north. We got to see so many people. Wish we had more time. Wish we got to see more people. But now it's time for us to get back on the road. So we're doing our final packing here at Lisa's home, or Lisa's parents' home. And we're gonna set off on the road again. We're super excited, ready to get going. Trying to figure out how we bought too much food again, as always. When we're home, we always buy too much food. So we're gonna pack this up and then we're gonna hit the road and we're gonna go to Colorado.
And we're off! Woohoo! Let's go, Colorado!
We're coming.
All right, so we've only made it about 2.5 hours before we needed to stop for a pee break and a snack.
Oh, that's a dip during?
Normally we try and use the public restrooms wherever we can so we don't fill up our own toilet.
So our first stop is gonna be no other than a Cracker Barrel in Iowa. We gotta go back to home. Where are we? So we're still in Illinois. We're on our second gas fill up. We got more to go. Made it to our first stop, the Cracker Barrel. Drove about 7 hours today. We're gonna push for 10 hours tomorrow. This drive, I gotta say, is probably one of the most boring drives in America between Michigan to Colorado until you get to Denver. It's just really cornfields and agriculture, so really flat, boring, but Tina's been going strong.
Faris just did a really good job driving for 7 hours straight, but it's been a super long day. The drive's so boring, but we didn't get to make dinner, so we're gonna make dinner now. It's about 9:30, almost 10 o'clock, but we're gonna eat dinner, go to bed, and then hopefully drive 10 hours tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Okay, scratch that. It's way too late for dinner, so we're eating grilled chicken in a napkin.
Seriously though, like this is something that I do on the regular. I'm a simple man.
All right, next day, it's 11 a.m. We got a little slow start. There was a tornado watch last night, so the car was just blowing and we didn't get the best of sleep, but we're good. So now our goal is to make it to Ogallala, Nebraska, which is Ogallala, which is a 9-hour drive. So that's what we're gonna do. We had to stop at Planet Fitness so we could stretch our legs, get a shower, and decompress so we can drive 10 more hours. All right, we just made it back from the gym, all fresh and clean. Now we're still in the parking lot. We're gonna make some lunch. I sent Faris to the Dollar General, which is right next door, to pick up some paper towel and seasoning.
Night number 2, Walmart. Walmarts are just sketchy. Like we got this like 3-car lineup of some towing thing. We have these other 3-car lineup over there on the right of like, I don't know what's going on. All their hoods are open. This place is sketchy. Another late morning for us. Lisa's still sleeping, but I'm pretty sure making this video will wake her up. Cracker Barrel really wasn't that bad. I mean, whoa, we're actually at a Walmart. We're at a Walmart. Walmart wasn't that bad, but I still am struggling to sleep.
Are you kidding?
I'm still struggling to sleep.
You stayed up till 4 a.m. looking out the window. Don't tell them it wasn't that bad.
No, wait. It wasn't that bad as far as like, it wasn't that bad as far as like the noises and stuff. I can't. I had a really bad time sleeping.
Okay, for reference, I get up to go to the bathroom and Faris sits up. What's wrong? You okay?
Shine that light on me. Shine that light. It's foggy outside today.
All right, so we just slept in the Walmart parking lot. It was kind of a rough night. We didn't get the best of sleep, but it's all good. So we're gonna make it to Colorado today. We have another 7-hour drive, and on the way we gotta stop at the Mercedes dealership and pick up some oil, so let's go.
Oh, catch it, catch it, catch it. What you gonna do with it? Oh, turn the key. Smack that. Oh, pump that. Oh, yeah.
We are officially on day 3. We are about 5 hours in Nebraska. We made a pit stop for lunch. Today we're having wraps, kind of like we have every day for lunch. And quinoa. We're just at a rest stop on the side of the road, so we're just gonna eat up and then we're going to Ogallala. Alright, so we just made it to Ogallala, Nebraska. It was once a stop on the Texas Trail and it was known for gold exchanges between gamblers and cowboys. They even had some saloon girls and prostitution. Unfortunately, it ended with some violence, 17 deaths out of a population of 25. And after 15 hours of driving in the van, I challenged Faris to a standoff. We are at pit stop 300. I swear, I don't think we're ever gonna make it to Colorado. But hey, we just needed some DEF fluid, so we're here at O'Reilly. We're gonna fill up and then hopefully we'll get back on track. We're more than a few hours behind.
After a long ride, you definitely need to fill up with your DEF fluid, so we went to O'Reilly. It's super scarce in there. I talked to the guy, there's only one box left. He says they haven't been able to get that much DEF fluid here. We're like on the border of Nebraska and Colorado. We're filling up now. Normally we try to get our DEF at a gas station if they have it. That's usually the cheapest. But I know this brand is good. It's pretty much the same as the name brand. So now time to fill up. So usually I wait until the DEF fluid meter goes around like a little bit over half. This is 2.5 gallons, so this will fill it all the way up. I messed around with it before, but I think just a little bit over half, maybe 1 bar over half seems to be about good, and it will use the whole bottle. But make sure not to get this stuff anywhere else other than in the tank.
Faris, it's my time to drive. My turn, my turn. $72. All right, we're about 2 hours away from Estes Park. We just made our last gas run. We've made, I think, 4 gas runs. We're up to $284 in gas runs from Michigan to Colorado. That's going over the budget quite a bit, but at least we'll be in Colorado for a month, so we'll just be chilling. So that was the highest gas we've ever paid, right?
Yeah, 'cause that's the farthest we've taken it down to almost 0.
Yay, that was me. Go me.
Gotta pay attention to our gas.
That's your job.
The whole drive is just flat, 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 flat. All of a sudden there's just mountains and like, it's just like the gateway to the west, which is so awesome. Changes the whole scenery.
One more hour, let's go. I think Faris is dead. Faris has reached his limit. Okay, so we didn't actually make it to Estes Park. Since there's only a few park spots in Estes Park that are free, you know, we were gonna get there at 8 o'clock at night, so we didn't want to risk not having a spot, so we stopped in Loveland. We're at a Cracker Barrel, our favorite, and we're just gonna make some dinner. We're gonna hang out tonight, just chill, relax, and then tomorrow morning, we're gonna go straight to Estes Park and we'll hang out there and we'll figure things out tomorrow. Long day of driving?
Yeah, I'm pretty tired today. I think like 3 days of driving is long. We're finally here though. I always need hummus. This is the 3rd night. Wait, is it the 3rd night? Or 4th night? This is the 3rd night. We could have made it to Estes Park and probably had some type of boondocking experience. We passed by a Cracker Barrel and it was the last one. I know it's the last one before we get there. And I just felt like relaxing and I couldn't resist the cracker.
Alright, Faris and I are gonna clean up the rest of the dishes and we're gonna watch a show on Netflix, call it a night, hopefully get better sleep than yesterday, and then we're gonna explore Estes Park tomorrow, so we'll talk to you guys then.
better sleep today. We're finally gonna get in the mountains. I need the mountains. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Hopefully this is our last night in a Cracker Barrel parking lot. So far our drive has just been pretty boring. I mean, everything has just been the same, but that's all about to change because we're gonna be in Estes Park, Colorado, which is the home of Rocky Mountain National Park. I'm excited. That's gonna be all the mountains I've been looking for, and I'm ready for this one. Okay, so before we actually make it to the mountains, we had to stop at the dealership here in Loveland, the Mercedes-Benz dealership. Tina has been eating up a lot of oil, and that's something that, like, it says that it's okay, and it does do that in the manual, and other people have said that, like, these engines, especially when they're new, will eat up some oil. So we're just gonna stop and get 2 quarts of oil. Hopefully that's enough, and it's the 229.52. That's the Mercedes brand, so I am just going off the manual, and the manual says to use the Mercedes brand, so that's what we're gonna do. And it's about, I think, $10 a quart, so let's get some. They're just like booked out like crazy, so like I was also trying to, like, we have a couple like small recalls, like update for the software, so I wanted to get that updated. We got the oil, so that all worked out. Also, I wanted to get the Me Connect set up real quick while we're here, because like, that's something that they said that you needed to do, or it was easier to do when you're at a Mercedes dealer. But let me see if I can fill this up while we're here. That big. I never drove this part before.
You excited?
Yeah.
It's so cool. We made it.
Should have only put 1 quart in, I guess. This is why we need a dipstick, because this electronic system is so messed up. I mean, it was saying that it's minimum, like it was down to like the minimum here that you needed. Tank for oil is 11 quarts, and I just put 2 quarts in. I'm thinking that was like not going to be even enough. The engine oil needs to be reduced, so drive a little bit farther with it like that, or if I can just like take a little bit out while I have the chance here.
To the manual. Okay, so we decided we're gonna drive the remaining 25 minutes to Estes Park because we don't want Faris laying under the car on the side of the road. It's back down. It's still a little bit above max, but since the car cooled down, it's not giving us that warning signal anymore, but we're gonna try and empty it at Estes Park, so I'll keep you posted. Okay, so we actually made it to Estes Park. The warning signal went off, but now it's back on. So we definitely got to let some of the oil out. We found an O'Reilly. Faris is going to talk to them right now to see if they can help us. And they actually recycle oil here too, so that'll be helpful and hopefully less messy. So wish us luck.
So we're back at O'Reilly again. Honestly, O'Reilly's been great. They gave us this oil pan and the gloves so that I can go in under here, and the only way I think I'm going to be able to reduce it, the easiest way, is just going to be to have to unplug this. So I got to just make sure that I'm doing it right, and I have to really eyeball it. So, I mean, the light went back on. It kept on going back and forth, so I'm just going to feel better if we just reduce the oil a little bit. So, we'll see. The worst thing about this is I overpaid for oil. I could have bought one less. So I know the engine, the oil is pretty hot, so I probably should wait to do this, but I'm gonna layer up and I'm gonna put 3 pairs of gloves on so I don't burn my hand here. This might be stupid. We'll see, we'll only know after. You guys will know shortly.
Is this a van life hack?
Well, I just want to know like how much oil I'm like, it's gonna take forever.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna do like a half a bottle. And I just put 2 quarts in, and it was telling me that it was at minimum. It was at the minimum level. So I was like, okay, 2 quarts should be fine. Put 2 quarts in, was way above. I probably let out maybe a half a quart, maybe a tad bit more. And it seems like we're just at the max level, so For now, I think we're good. But I know when you're driving that it will go up because it expands when it gets hot. So, you know what? I think we're good.
Made it to the mountain! Guys, I can't believe we finally made it 22 hours later and we're finally in the mountains. I can't wait to hike, explore. So excited! And I hope you enjoyed our travel days and our road trips. Super fun, right?
Lesson learned. Don't trust Mercedes-Benz electronic indicator. I wish they had a manual version because then we wouldn't have been in that situation, but it's all good. We made it to Colorado, we made it to Estes Park. This was our main goal. So we're gonna explore Estes Park. There's so many things to do here and you're gonna see us in the next video. I think you're gonna like what we're gonna do.
Yeah, so make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed this video.